Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Modi and Greece Prime Minister Mitsotakis holds bilateral talks in New Delhi. New DC of Kiphire Longkumer stresses on the need for good roads and transportation for progress and development. Conservator of Forest Imchen inspects functioning of Nagaland Forest Management Project and Batch 3 Yachem village. And Noami Vese of Government Higher Secondary School, Phek, wins Nagaland declamation contest on My Bharat Viksit Bharat at 2047. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Greece Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis today held bilateral talks in New Delhi. After the meeting, the Prime Minister said both countries have agreed to take the bilateral trade to 2 times by the year 2030. He said new opportunities were explored during the meeting, ranging from agriculture, pharma, medical devices, technologies, innovation, skill development, and space. He said shipping and connectivity are the highest priority areas. He said defense co-production and manufacturing can be fruitful for both countries. Speaking on the occasion, Greece Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis said both countries expressed their desire to continue to boost the bilateral relationship and upgrade it to a strategic level. He said both countries talked about boosting relationships in the areas of agriculture, tourism, and cyberspace, among others. Mitsotakis is on a 4-day state visit to India. The new Deputy Commissioner Kiphire Damsawati Longkumer, while highlighting the poor road condition of the district, said that Kiphire, being on the remotest part of Nagaland, needs good roads and transportation, as that is the way the district can progress and be developed. Longkumer was speaking during a farewell program of outgoing DC John Zelise Sanctum at DC Conference Hall today. The new DC asserted that he would work with justice and also sought the cooperation of the people for the upliftment of the district. Sanctum, while welcoming the new DC, appealed to the public to extend full support to Longkumer. Civil societies, officers and well-wishers from Kiphire district attended the program to bid Sanctum farewell. The Conservator of Forest for Northern Territorial Circle, Rongsen Lemla, Imchen, visited Longlang Forest Division for a review meeting about the functioning of Nagaland Forest Management Project under Japan International Cooperation Agency. During her stay in Longlang yesterday and today, she also visited the Batch 3 Yachem village for inspection. At the review meeting, Imchen appreciated the Longlang Forest Division under the guidance of H. Tukuka Chopi, DFO cum DMU, head Longlang, for executing the work well. She also expressed her gratitude and profound happiness in learning that much of the entry point activity and water harvesting structure were constructed in convergence with other government departments and village councils. While at Yachem village, she encouraged the Joint Forest Management Committee and self-help groups to perform their roles sincerely so that Batch 3 Yachem village could be a model village. Later, she also inspected the nursery plantation, Chum Forestry, and JAF2. A ceremony to give away awards to winners of the state-level declamation contest on My Bharat Viksit Bharat at 2047 was jointly organized by Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, Nagaland, and Department of Youth Resources and Sports, Nagaland, today at St. Mary's Cathedral Higher Secondary School, Kohima. Naomi Vese, student of Government Higher Secondary School, Phek, was adjudged winner of the contest, while Leah Yepto of St. Joseph College, Chakama, Kohima District, won the second position, and Igalia Chumi, student of Zonoputo Government College, Zonoputo District, and Zhang Wang from St. Xavier College, Peren, jointly won the third position. MLA Dr. Zilherto Rizzo, addressing the gathering, implored that it is the young people of the nation who would contribute towards achieving the nation's vision of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Union Agriculture Minister Arjun Munda today said that the government is ready to discuss all the issues, including MSP demand, crop diversification, stubble issue, and FIR in the next round of talks with the protesting farmers. In a social media post, Munda invited the farmer leaders for the fifth round of discussion. He also urged the protesting farmers to maintain peace. The centre has asked the Punjab government to maintain law and order in the wake of farmers' agitation. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. The Department of English and Denite of Capital College of Higher Education, Kohima, today observed the International Mother Language Day on the theme Multilingual Education, a Pillar of Learning and Intergenerational Understanding. A creative and engaging activity, the creation of a multilingual cookbook, was held as part of the celebration. The students were organized into 9 language groups representing the diversity of the college community, including Ao, Chagasang, Angami, Sumi, Lotha, Bihari, Boro, Kachari, Kimingan, and Konyak. The students demonstrated the culinary and linguistic prowess. The event also successfully celebrated linguistic diversity and cultural richness, emphasizing the importance of preserving and promoting mother languages. The 21st round of India-China Go Commander level meeting was held at Chushul-Molto border meeting point on the 19th of this month. External Affairs Ministry said in a statement that the discussions build on the previous rounds, seeking complete disengagement in the remaining areas along the LSE in eastern Ladakh for restoration of peace and tranquility in the India-China border areas. The two sides shared their perspectives on this in the talks, which were held in a friendly and cordial atmosphere. Both sides have agreed to maintain communication on the way ahead through the relevant military and diplomatic mechanisms. They also committed to maintaining peace and tranquility on the ground in the border areas in the interim. Assam Rifles conducted a motivational lecture and a presentation to encourage the students of final year of NIT Jammu-Kadima on joining the Indian Army at NIT Jammu-Kadima today. A total of 62 students and 3 faculty members were part of the interaction. The presentation encompassed motivating students to join the Indian Army and covered various aspects like application process, training and life in the Indian Army. Pamphlets on various officer entries to join the Indian Army were also distributed. Nagaland Governor La Ganesan and Deputy Chief Minister Y. Button have condoled the sudden demise of L. Kumo, former advisor and member of Nagaland Legislative Assembly, at Dimapur yesterday. Governor said that late Kumo was a very gentle and upright leader who worked hard for the welfare of the society. Ganesan said that Kumo will be remembered for his contributions to the people of Nagaland. In his death, the state has lost a dedicated and sincere public leader. Deputy Chief Minister Button said that Kumo was a courageous and straightforward leader who worked for the upliftment of the people. He said that Kumingans and Nagas have lost a true leader. And in sports, the 17th edition of the Indian Premier League, IPL, will begin tomorrow. IPL Chairman Arun Thumal said that the schedule of the first 10 days will be announced initially, while the roster for the remaining games will be announced once the dates for the general elections are made official. The dates for the Lok Sabha polls are expected to be announced in early March. And now, to end the news, here are the headlines again. Prime Minister Modi and Greece Prime Minister Mitsotakis holds bilateral talks in New Delhi. New DC of Kiphire Longkumer stresses on the need for good roads and transportation for progress and development. Conservator of Forest Imchen inspects functioning of Nagaland Forest Management Project and Batch 3 Yachem village. And Noami Vese of Government Higher Secondary School, Phek, wins Nagaland declamation contest on My Bharat Viksit Bharat at 2047. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night